So I just got back from seeing Alien Romulus, and yeah, I really enjoyed the film. I thought it was a decent film. But this is not about Alien Romulus. This is about one of the weirdest games I've ever played in my life. So I'm a huge Alien fan. I'm a huge Predator fan. I'm probably more of a Predator fan than I am an Alien fan. And a couple of months ago, I found that this tiny little sort of retro gaming store in Edinburgh, and happened upon this SNES game of Alien versus Predator. Turns out it's actually quite a rare game. It's quite hard to find in power regions, and I just happened to get one like for 40 quid. It was pretty good. I don't think the guy knew really what he had. Then again, it's not boxed, so you know, probably it is. But I want to take a minute to talk about this game because it is weird. I don't know what they thought was going on here, but they made Alien versus Predator into a Streets of Rage style beat 'em up game, and it is, well, it's not good. You constantly get like blindsided by aliens, and it doesn't really explain to you. You got a nice like slide animation. I don't really know. Like, I didn't work out for a while what it did, but yeah, the enemies are just such like bullet sponges. Well, not bullet sponges, but just like pain sponges, and they just like absolutely ruin you constantly. So I decided to have a little look into this game and just find out more about it, because I'd never really heard of it. It's not one that I played growing up. It was one that I've just picked up recently. And the game Alien vs Predator, as it's called, it was released in 1993. It was published by Information Global Service, and in Japan by Activision. And it's kind of like a port of a arcade game of the same title, but it's not quite, because it's like they looked at the port and then just made their own thing. It's very unclear. In fact, I've just looked it up. The two games are different and their storylines are completely unrelated. But basically the story is the game is set on this planet called Vega 4. It kind of says this in the intro. I've cut it out because it takes fucking forever. But it's set on this planet in a city called New Shanghai, which I thought was a nice little cool touch to whatever. But yeah, it's basically they're digging a tunnel to discover a colony of aliens which attack, kill all the humans, and then the Predator turns up to have to like fucking sort everyone out because useless humans. You know, sort of like every sort of Alien versus Predator film ever. Now, there is only 6 stages. You fight various types of aliens, and there's a boss at the end of most of the stages. I don't know. It's very hard. It is a very hard game because you are constantly getting destroyed. But this did include some interesting alien types. There's a like aquatic alien, a dolphin, for some reason. Don't know what this move does. Don't know what it's supposed to be, but it just murders everyone on the screen, and you seem to be able to use it as much as you want. Anyway, back to the other aliens. There's another alien that looks a little bit like an ape, and there's a snake alien. Cool, and you eventually fight the alien queen. So, sorry, I've not actually played that far because it's so hard, but I just read that on the Wikipedia, the other aliens that you get in it. Now, when this game was released, or this particularly the SNES game, apparently the arcade game is very good, but the SNES game, it was not looking good for people, well, for the reviews. Apparently one reviewer loved it, everyone else seemed to like think it was very mediocre. A lot of 22 out of 40, sort of middle of the range, 64%, 31%. Oh, that must have been shit. But yeah, overall, apparently Power Unlimited gave it 83 out of 100. I don't understand why anyone, because this game is painful. You shouldn't have to play a game and start thinking, oh my god, they keep killing me, or they just like this bit, they do hardly any damage, they just keep knocking you over and you can't do anything about it really. Then you hit them off the screen and then they just jump straight back, and you're like, oh. And then I was like, oh wait, I have a gun. I've only just worked out around here I had a gun, and I turned invisible and I couldn't see what was going on. I know you got them little green things right like around your character, but then I just like unleashed lightning because apparently Predator's 4. I don't know, but like this invisibility effect, I get it. Predator goes invisible, but he doesn't always need to go invisible, and he doesn't need to go invisible in a way that you can't see what you're doing or who you're trying to hit. And yeah, it's just a nightmare. Like, the controls aren't nice either. It's not like a Streets of Rage where it's like refined. Apparently you can just like cool down and smite ye from the Predator heavens on these xenomorphs, but yeah, it's a weird game. And then I worked out that you can just do this like uppercut flip and just throw people miles, but then I'm not sure as well. It's weird what's going on here. Sorry, I've gone completely off my script and I'm just looking at the gameplay footage, commentating on how ridiculous this game is and how hard this particular bit is. Honestly, like, these are just two standard enemies. I could not kill them. It was driving me absolutely mental. Like, I was just losing my mind, like, trying to do this bit. And then I thought, oh, you know, I'll just jab a little bit and see if they jump into me. No, they just jump straight behind me because apparently they're super smart. This game's bullshit. I hate it. It wasn't fun. Waste of my money. But, you know, it's a game for the collection. I'll keep it. Anyway, that's been my weird little rant. I just wanted to make a video that I just chat and shit. So I'm still getting beaten up now, but that's my weird little rant about the Alien vs Predator SNES game. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever played this game, if you enjoyed this game, if you also think it's ridiculously hard, or if you just like want to tell me to get good. Yeah, leave a comment. I don't care. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be plenty more retro gaming stuff out over the next couple of weeks. That was such a cheap shot for the Xenomorph. Can't believe it killed me.